What will happen when Prince William becomes king? Prince William, formerly the Duke of Cambridge and now the current Prince of Wales, is the monarch in waiting, meaning he is the next in line to take the British throne. Born in 1982, Prince William is now 40 years old and officially became the heir after the passing of his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, in 2022. His role has taken on even greater significance since then. Married to Kate Middleton, now the Princess of Wales, the couple shares 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, who will also be part of the future of the monarchy. When Prince William eventually ascends the throne, it will bring major changes not just for him personally, but for the entire monarchy. The transition will mark the beginning of a new era in British history. As king, William will not only inherit the crown, but also take on new responsibilities that will shape the future of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. His life will change dramatically, as will the lives of his family members, and the public will experience a shift in the way the monarchy operates under his reign. In this video, we will take you through 20 key things that will happen once Prince William becomes king. These changes will impact everything from royal traditions and titles to the line of succession, and even the way the monarchy interacts with the public and international affairs. Even though Prince William's future as king has always been expected, his rise to the throne will bring about a new chapter for the royal family and the country as a whole. Number 1. Prince William becomes the head of state. While the UK has an elected government, the king or queen is still regarded as the head of state. This means that while the sovereign holds this position, the authority to make and pass legislation lies with the elected parliament, meaning the monarch does not directly participate in creating laws or governing the country. However, the monarch still carries out crucial constitutional and representational duties, responsibilities that have been shaped by over 1,000 years of British history. As head of state, the monarch acts as a symbol of national identity, unity, and pride. The monarch provides stability and continuity, officially recognizes outstanding achievements and excellence, and promotes the value of voluntary service. In addition to the formal duties, the sovereign plays a more symbolic role as the head of the nation. If Prince William becomes king, he would automatically assume the role of head of state. This role includes both the formal executive privileges and the ceremonial functions of representing the United Kingdom and its people on a national and global stage. His new title would give him both an official capacity and a more subtle, symbolic role that reinforces the sense of unity and continuity that the monarchy embodies. Number 2. Prince William will have greater involvement in the government. As previously mentioned, in a monarchy, the king or queen is the head of state, and in the British monarchy, which operates as a constitutional monarchy, the power to make and pass legislation resides with the elected parliament. While the sovereign does not play a political or executive role in terms of decision-making, they still have an important part in the nation's affairs. When Prince William ascends to the throne, his involvement with the government will become more pronounced. He will take on formal responsibilities such as the opening and dissolving of Parliament, approving bills before they become law through royal assent, and acting as a symbol of unity for the country. Though the king does not govern directly, these duties remain central to maintaining the political balance and stability of the constitutional monarchy. Number 3. Prince William will have the responsibility of granting royal assent to every bill. Once Prince William takes the throne, one of the key duties he will inherit is the responsibility of providing royal assent, which is the formal process by which a monarch approves legislation passed by Parliament. Without royal assent, a bill cannot officially become law. While the monarch technically holds the power to refuse royal assent, this hasn't happened since 1707, making it largely a ceremonial act today. Despite this, it remains a crucial part of the legislative process, symbolizing the monarch's formal approval of new laws passed by the elected government. Number 4. Prince William must now remain politically neutral. Being the King or Queen of England comes with significant responsibilities and quite a few restrictions, one of the most important being political neutrality. As part of the constitutional monarchy, the British royal family is required to stay out of politics, meaning they must not express opinions on political matters or show support for any political party. For instance, we knew very little about Queen Elizabeth II's views on most issues, not even which prime minister she preferred. While we are somewhat familiar with King Charles III's views on environmental issues, that doesn't necessarily indicate which political party he might support. When Prince William becomes king, he will be expected to follow the same tradition, ensuring he remains politically neutral at all times and does not engage in political debates or show any bias. This neutrality is a key part of the role, helping to maintain the monarchy's impartiality and public trust. Number 5, the oath of allegiance changes. The current oath of allegiance requires those who take it to pledge their loyalty to King Charles III. This oath is an important part of British tradition, where subjects or citizens formally acknowledge their duty of allegiance and swear loyalty to the reigning monarch or the country. It's taken by a wide range of individuals in public office, including police officers, members of the military, and government officials. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away last year, the oath of allegiance had to be changed from Queen to King, and the British national anthem was also updated from God Save the Queen to God Save the King. When Prince William eventually becomes king, this oath will once again be updated to reflect his position on the throne. All public office holders and others required to take the oath will then pledge their allegiance to King William, making him the monarch to whom they swear loyalty. This change, while formal, symbolizes the shift in leadership and the continuity of the monarchy. Number 6. Prince William's image will replace Queen Elizabeth and King Charles' images on national symbols. Queen Elizabeth II's record-breaking reign left her image deeply woven into the fabric of national life in the UK and across the Commonwealth. Undoing her name, image, and iconography will be a lengthy process, possibly taking even longer than King Charles's reign. When Prince William becomes king, a wide range of national symbols will need to be updated with his image. First, there are flags to consider. Many flags, such as those flown outside police stations or used on naval ships to signify a general on board, are currently emblazoned with E-true-R for Elizabeth II, Regina. These will need to be replaced with William's symbol. Then there are banknotes and coins. Approximately 4.5 billion sterling banknotes in circulation feature Queen Elizabeth's face, valued at around £80 billion. Replacing them with notes featuring Prince William's image will likely take at least 2 years. This doesn't even account for the money in Commonwealth countries like Canada and New Zealand, which also bear her likeness. Additionally, stamps will see a change. King Charles's image will be replaced by Prince William's face on all stamps when he ascends the throne. This process will be a significant part of the transition to his reign. Number 7. Prince William becomes the head of the Commonwealth and the Commonwealth of Nations. The Commonwealth is a group of 56 countries with an estimated population of 2.4 billion people as of 2022. Within this group, there are also 15 countries known as the Commonwealth Realms, which are sovereign states that share the same monarch and head of state. When Prince William becomes king, he will automatically take over as the monarch of each of these Commonwealth realms. Additionally, he will assume the role of head of the Commonwealth, a title passed down through the British monarchy despite it not being an inherited position by law. This means that as king, William will play a central role not only in the UK, but also across many nations around the globe, continuing the traditions and responsibilities of the monarchy in these regions. Number 8. Prince William will become the King of Australia. According to the Constitution of Australia, the monarch of England automatically becomes the monarch of Australia as well. This connection is a legacy of Australia's past as a former British colony, and today the country remains part of the Commonwealth of Nations, which is led by the United Kingdom. Currently, King Charles serves as the King of Australia, but he rules by proxy, meaning he is not directly involved in the country's day-to-day administrative or governmental affairs. Under Australia's constitution, the King's primary role is to appoint the Governor-General and the governors of the various regions in the country. These individuals act as the King's representatives and carry out certain duties on his behalf. When Prince William ascends to the throne, he will inherit the title of King of Australia, and through these appointed officials, exert his influence over the nation in a more symbolic and constitutional capacity, just as his predecessors have done. Number 9. Kate Middleton becomes Queen Consort. When Prince William ascends to the throne, Kate Middleton will no longer be referred to as the Duchess of Cambridge. She will take on the title of Queen Consort, the traditional title given to the wife of a reigning king. This title, however, is different from that of a Queen Regent, which was held by Queen Elizabeth II, who ruled in her own right. The role of Queen Consort is largely ceremonial, supporting the king in his duties, but it does not carry the same level of authority as the reigning monarch. It's also important to note that while the wife of a king becomes Queen Consort, the husband of a reigning queen does not receive a kingly title. This explains why the late Prince Philip, the husband of Queen Elizabeth II, was never called King Consort. Instead, he was known as Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Currently, with King Charles on the throne, Camilla holds the title of Queen Consort, and when Prince William takes the throne, Kate will follow in the same role. Number 10, Kate Middleton may access the crown jewels. This is one of the more significant perks for Princess Catherine when she becomes Queen Consort. As Queen Consort, she will gain access to the crown jewels, a privilege that comes with the title. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away, the crown jewels were passed directly to King Charles III. Upon Prince William's ascension to the throne, Kate will have these jewels at her disposal. This means she will be able to wear some of the most valuable and historically significant pieces in the royal collection, including tiaras, necklaces, and other treasures, which have been worn by generations of British queens. Number 11, relocation to Buckingham Palace. Since the reign of Queen Victoria in the 19th century, Buckingham Palace has served as the official residence of the British monarch. When Prince William becomes king, this tradition will continue, meaning that he, Princess Catherine, and their 3 children will relocate from their current home in Windsor to Buckingham Palace. This iconic palace will become their new residence, marking the start of a new chapter for the family as they take on their roles at the center of the monarchy. Number 12, a possibility of a new name or title. When Prince William becomes king, he will have the option to change his name, a tradition that some monarchs choose to follow upon ascending to the throne. While it's not required, it allows the sovereign to adopt a name that reflects their new role. Queen Elizabeth II chose to keep her birth name, but her father, King George VI, changed his name from Albert when he became king. Since both Queen Elizabeth and King Charles decided not to change their names, it wouldn't be surprising if Prince William also chooses to keep his current name when he takes the throne. Number 13. Once Prince William becomes king, his position within the British monarchy will undergo a significant and permanent transformation. As king, he will hold the highest rank in the royal family, meaning he will no longer be required to bow to anyone. According to long-standing royal protocol, members of the royal family must bow or curtsy to those who are of higher rank in the line of succession, which currently places Prince William in the position of bowing only to his father, King Charles III, the reigning monarch. Number 14. When Prince William becomes king, he will assume the role of Commander-in-Chief of the British Armed Forces, a position traditionally held by the reigning monarch. Although the day-to-day operations are managed by professional military leaders as Commander-in-Chief, Prince William will hold the ultimate authority over the armed forces. This means he will be involved in making significant military decisions and overseeing matters of national defense, though the responsibility of running military affairs will largely remain with the military's top officers. Number 15. When Prince William ascends to the throne, it will pave the way for Prince George to become the Prince of Wales, as this title is traditionally reserved for the heir apparent. With William becoming king, Prince George will take on the role of the monarch-in-waiting, which means he will inherit the title of Prince of Wales. At just 9 years old, this may seem like a significant responsibility for such a young boy, but historically the timing of when the title is bestowed can vary. For example, Prince Charles became the heir apparent at the age of 3 but was not officially given the title of Prince of Wales until he was 20. This delay allowed him to learn more about Wales, its people, culture, and crucially its language, before taking on the responsibilities that came with the title. Similarly, while Prince George will be in line to receive the title once his father becomes king, It is likely that time will be given for him to grow and gain the knowledge and experience necessary to fulfill the role properly. This ensures that when the time comes, he will be well prepared to carry the responsibilities that come with being the Prince of Wales. Number 16, the ascension of Prince William to the throne will cause a significant shift in the British royal line of succession, which is strictly defined and automatically adjusts when a new monarch is crowned. This change will move Prince George, the first son of Prince William, and Kate Middleton, born in 2013, one step closer to the throne. As William becomes king, George will become the monarch in waiting, the official title given to the heir to the throne. This transition highlights Prince George's crucial position in the royal family's future as he prepares for his eventual role as the next monarch after his father. Number 17. When Prince William becomes king, he will automatically take on several important titles and responsibilities, one of which is the role of Supreme Governor of the Church of England. This title has traditionally been held by the reigning monarch, who oversees the church's governance. As Supreme Governor, the king is responsible for appointing archbishops, bishops, and deans of cathedrals, though these appointments are made based on the advice of the Prime Minister. In addition to this, Prince William will also be officially granted the title of Defender of the Faith, which has been historically linked to the role of monarch. These roles not only tie the king to the Church of England, but also highlight his influence in both religious and national affairs. Number 18. When Prince William becomes king, he will inherit many of the long-standing traditions of the British royal family, including some that are not as widely known. One such tradition is the way the monarch is woken up each morning. Once he ascends to the throne, Prince William can say goodbye to using a regular alarm clock because he will be woken up by the sound of bagpipes. This tradition, which has been in place for at least a century, ensures that each morning the royal piper plays outside the monarch's window to start the day. As king, William will be expected to uphold this and many other traditions, regardless of how small or unusual they may seem. Number 19. Prince William is set to inherit an enormous fortune when he becomes king, as the British royal family is one of the richest monarchies in the world. The sovereign currently draws an estimated annual salary of about £20 million, while the overall expenses associated with the crown cost each British citizen approximately £1.69 per year. The royal family's wealth, however, extends far beyond this, with their total assets being valued in the billions. These assets include prestigious properties such as the Crown Estate, Buckingham Palace, the Duchy of Lancaster, the Duchy of Cornwall, Kensington Palace, and the Crown Estate of Scotland. When Prince William ascends to the throne, he will inherit control over these vast properties, adding to the wealth and influence of the monarchy. This massive inheritance underscores the significant financial legacy awaiting him as the future king. Number 20. Once Prince William becomes king, he will be entitled to certain rare privileges that are reserved solely for the reigning monarch. One of these privileges is that he will no longer need a passport to travel. This is due to the fact that the British monarchy is one of the most respected and honored monarchical systems in the world, and the king or queen holds the highest authority in the United Kingdom. While other senior members of the royal family, such as Princess Catherine when she becomes queen consort, will still require passports for international travel, the reigning monarch is exempt from this rule. This unique privilege highlights the special status held by the king or queen within the British royal system. So, there you have it, 20 things that will happen when Prince William takes the throne. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, so don't hesitate to share your opinions. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with more content like this. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more in the future.